my internet screws up, I'll still have the recording.
All right, that makes sense. All right. Let's think here. Let me think here. Let's start with talking about. I'll just play first, actually. And then how about half an hour in? We will talk. I'll bring up the idea of talking more about school and how it relates to practicing and fitting in what you need to do, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
How to budget time, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That sound good?
Yeah, that sounds really good since I'm starting high school, which means I'll have to focus harder if I want to get into a good college.
Right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oops. Nice.
Let's play some Smash 4.
There's 3 jumps. That's good. There's some stutter, by the way, just so you know that.
Yeah, I could kind of feel it.
Good. Nice. Just to be the double chance.
Okay.
I don't know how to call that issue. Okay. So let's play a little bit more. I'm gonna quickly look through what we went over last lesson, just so I know what just so I know what to look for to see if it's been improved on or not.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I thought I was on.
Okay.
I guess we're playing something.
Oh, that's right. It's on. I can't do that. Do you try and shoot, or you just like do an attack?
I wanted to try to do jab.
Okay, I figured. Careful doing that. Offline, and you'll get really punished for that. Okay. I'm trying to see a few things. However, after this lesson, I am going to say, I think our best path forward will be either I play certain matchups against you that you're struggling with, or more importantly, we do VOD review of your own gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're at a point already where just playing you isn't going to be as useful as me looking at your VODs with you.
Mm-hmm. I don't really have that many VODs, other than just messing around with my friends.
Well, did you go to tournaments at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
I haven't gone. I'm hoping to go to one when this COVID-19 thing is done because my parents don't think it's safe for me yet.
That's fair. I respect that. If I were you, I'd highly recommend doing online events. Even if it sucks sometimes, just do them. Nice. Up nice. Good. Oh, good try. If you'd up be there, like towards me, you would have been made it back just fine. That's actually like a good recovery. Yeah, I saw you on the stage, so I had to pull you off. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're seeing a few things though. Let me write down what I'm seeing. We need to play a few more though before I can give you a full list though. And the reason I'm not talking so much is because I'm really focusing on trying to figure out what I can pick out.
Yeah, that's understandable.
All right.
Three, two, one, go!
Yep, there it is again.
How about this?
Good.
How about this?
Good enough. Barry, that's really nice. That was good air dodge.
Out of my way!
Nice.
Out of my way!
Ooh, connection's getting really bad. Whoa.
How about
Yeah, sorry, huh?
Good call. Good try. That's smart. This didn't work out. You're just a little bit too low when you did the air dodge. Yep, there it is again. Don't worry. And then
wrong? Win! Training paid off.
I feel like I'm air dodging towards the stage a lot. It's more subconscious.
Alright. So I'll probably add a few more to this while we keep playing. But there's three things I'm seeing right now. So whenever I'm close to you in disadvantage, and when you're in disadvantage, but I'm like really close, you're air dodging a lot. But I'm able to follow it. Especially your directional air dodges. I'm seeing them a little too often. Where sometimes you aren't willing to just take the hits, you aren't willing to mash another button, you aren't willing to try and jump away. You're air dodging too much, and I'm able to extend my advantage state way further than normal because of it. speaking of your advanced state is not getting pushed far enough. You're doing a good job of playing safe, figuring out my habits, and actually punishing me for all my habits. The issue is that you don't push your advanced state far enough on me, or you get reversal too often. Like, it's very easy for me to reversal you because you overextend at certain spots that consistently.
Yeah, I see that.
Usually, it's when you're juggling, you push a juggle a bit too far instead of waiting for me to do my next option, and as a result, I reversal you because you weren't waiting. You just kept trying to hit me. But anyway, then the final issue that you're having is oftentimes you're trying to land towards me with an aerial to keep yourself safe, but you're using the wrong one. Like, for example, you'll jump towards me and you'll land with an up air, but the up air is covering behind you and the front hitbox is really small, so it'll miss because I'm in front of you. Or I'll quickly dash behind you. And so you'll do a forward air, but I'm already behind you, so back air would have been better. Or I get knocked in front of you, and then you try to hit me for back air. That saw it happen once too, and I was really confused why you do that. But basically, the aerials you choose. Oh, and then down air, I won't be directly below you, but you'll be going for down airs anyway, just trying to get a big hit. But when up air could just cover your whole body better. And so there's just certain spots where you're picking the wrong aerial with the wrong situation. And it's small things over and over, so I'm just gonna have to point those out to you and say, oh, you should have used this aerial here. Well, I'll just point that out to you throughout the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So, as regards to your air dodging, try doing a different option. Just doing jumping, waiting, or mashing a button. And then for not pushing hits far enough, that's something that I'll talk more. I'll explain more as we play. Good. There's the air dodge again. Good. Yeah, see? That's great. I was waiting for an air dodge and you didn't give it to me.
Okay.
When you normally do. Good. Yeah, good aerial. Correct aerial. Yep, there it is again. I was too slow to move on the F level and got that. Good. Good. Nice. Good. That's correct. See how you kept pushing? You pushed, but you waited a bit. That wait when you're pushing advantage is sometimes super crucial to keep your advantage going. And that's the first time I've really seen you do it.
Okay, so now
That's fine.
something's better.
Interesting up tilt. That was an interesting air dodge. I liked it though. You're doing it too slowly. Just do it faster.
Okay.
The side B. You're doing double edge dance too slowly, so I'm falling out. You try to jump there, it just ended up being like a tree combo. That's why I got hit.
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's fine. Nice, good. That was really good.
Oh, that was supposed to be
You made the side,
side.
yeah, no, you did. Yeah. Don't worry, that was correct. You did the right thing, just Wi-Fi. You wait, you stop, good. Wanna roll away? Oh, you rolled in, nice. Great spacing. Ah, that sucks.
Fine.
Yeah, right there. Did you see that back here?
Yeah.
That like that
I was cut a
the
path.
back here that you did. That was actually I'm just curious. I just want to know. Do you have a reason for doing the back here? It's fine if you don't.
I think what I wanted to do was turn around.
Oh, you want to turn yourself around?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. When you're in that pressing of a disadvantage state, don't use back air to turn yourself around. Just land. Because you actually like quite literally died for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking. So you instead just land like a forward air, because that would have kept you safe. And that's an example I'm talking about where you're using the incorrect aerial to get to land. In this situation too often. So like that back air, say the turnaround back air is when you're really far away from your opponent. You have time.
Mm-hmm.
Because that game is really even, but you actually died for that back air. When you would have been fine if you did forward air.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Good, good. I was doing down throw there because down throw just get you more damage. Just could down throw forward tilt and just do more damage instead of doing forward throw. And still get me on the ledge. See, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're still in the corner. I mean, that's a good reversal, but you're still in the corner. Don't grab that.
I think I could have S-meshed that.
Yes, you could have. That was a free S man. Good try. Nice, really good. That's really good platform usage. I'm really impressed. Careful. Oh, I missed it. That combo is really important to know, and that combo is only guaranteed from like 8% or higher, like 8 to 20.
I'll probably have to go back on the VOD to see that.
Yeah, I'll go back to the VOD to see that. Good. Good, yeah, you did it more quickly this time. Good. Good.
How about this? Your way. Here. I'll end you. I'll end you.
Did you not have double jump, or did you use the dare dodge?
I think I used the double jump earlier since I didn't have it.
Anything can change.
Oh, okay. I forgot. But I just guessed that you might not have it. And so, okay. Yeah, right now it's a bunch of small things, actually. Where I'm just capitalizing a bit better in every situation.
Mm-hmm.
And making sure that I know what resources you have left. But you aren't doing the same to me. Not as often.
3, 2, 1, go!
And so a lot of this lesson is going to be, that's a really good idea. That one's worked. A lot of this lesson is going to be me telling you stuff, and you need to go back to the VOD
Yeah.
and rewatch this VOD. And you'll get more out of the lesson from rewatching this VOD than just from the lesson. I didn't get a dash attack for some reason. I don't know why. Good. Ooh. Did it roll again? Yep. Okay. Really important habit. So, whenever I hit you in a attack chase and you have room to roll away, you're always rolling away. Whenever I hit you into a tech chase and you have room to roll away, you always do. If you are close to the ledge, you almost always roll in. And so I'm consistently getting kills off of those because you're not mixing up your tech chase habits. And let's keep playing.
Okay.
Good. Good weight. It's fine. It didn't pay out. Oh, it did pay out though. Never mind. Good. Good try. Nice. You got it anyway.
Yeah.
So that right there, that jab F tilt just catches you if you jump away. That's why I did that. It's a good way to steal people's jumps and force them off stage without jump. I love that. Then that also catches jump. I keep messing up my recovery kills because online. That sucks.
Yeah.
Good then. Good grab, yes. Careful. You're extending too far.
I'll end you.
Good air dodge. Good. Good try. Good, you got jab back here. I told you to work on that, you did. I can tell. Oh, that was a kill.
I wanted to get the side downside.
I know you did. I know you meant to do side, down, side. Nice, you got it. I had to go for something risky because I was so far down. That's good.
I will cut a path.
You're already air dodging less, and your air dodges are already better. So that's good. You are pushing a little better by waiting. I'm actually gonna write that. Waiting a bit and you're landing if your arrows most of the time are we'll still work on arrows. So yeah, you're already making progress. I just have a question for you. What other besides like stuff like this? What other ways do you practice, and how do you get practice?
Mainly, so like in my music practice, I practice one bit and then I keep on going and practicing that for 10 to 20 minutes, and then I take a short break, and then I work on something else.
Ah, it's smart. So you like to do short practice, like short burst practice.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was actually going to talk to you about that. But it's if you already know how to do that, like the 6-23 where you do 6 sessions of 23 minutes per day. That type of practice is going to be really useful for you when you're in school. Because that type of short practice will let you get good practice in without having to lump it all in one spot. But if you're already doing that, you're good. So apply that music practice, the way you practice your music, to this game. Because when I was in school, it's exactly what I did. Because I don't know if you know, I used to play tuba. I actually was the principal tuba at my college ensemble.
Yeah, I think I know that you got your name from the nickname.
Yes, I did. I got my nickname from band. And so a lot of what you learn in music is going to apply to how you practice for this game. That was a good try. There's your air dodge again, by the way.
Well, I waited
That's
too
okay.
long.
Yeah, you waited a bit too long. It's fine, though. I mess up. Nice. Nice. I kept jumping there, so that was really good. You keep calling that. I think you didn't even do that. I think you went up. Yeah. That was probably just the stutter messing you up. Yeah, I had no reason not to go for that because if you upbeat, it'll be fine. If you jump the ledge, I'd kill you, and if you jump to hit me, I'd kill you. And you weren't in range to hit me. That's why I did the S smash. Oh. So also, I actually realized I never got to talk to you about this in the past. What are your goals for this game? Because
Oh.
your goals for this game will actually help a lot in determining how I can teach you. Because yeah, because whatever your goals are determines uh what amount of effort you should put in, what amount of things you should work on. You know, yeah, so on and so forth. If that makes sense. Like, if someone wants to be like a threat and like PR'd in their local region, and they're not like New York, and versus someone who wants to be like the best player in the world, those people are going to have different sets of goals.
I feel like my goal is just to maybe try to do decently well in some of the locals around SoCal, but I'm not gonna try to go shoot for like PR because I'm in SoCal and I think there's just lots of competition.
Yeah, SoCal is pretty hard. I agree. It's a hard region to be PR'd in. So by decently, would you say like going like 2-2-3-2 be your goal?
Yeah, maybe. I think my goal would probably be to get top 8 someday.
Top 8. That's your super long term goal. Okay.
Yeah. But
Honestly,
like
getting
the
top
short
8.
term goal is just to get better and be more. Just to get better and beat my friends and help them get better so then we can just get mutual improvements and then maybe we can both do well in tournaments someday.
That's good. That's good. Okay. So you have good long term goals. You have a good medium term goal with your friends. But what you're also missing right now is short term goals. Um, at least for me, what I like to do for whenever I practice anything is I always have immediate things I want to work on that I've been looking at. So, like, for example, what I'm giving you right here for this lesson, the 4 things that I've listed. Let me write down the date. 1 second. Today is 8_16_21. Cool. All these are short term goals. Like, these are things that you can work on in the immediate, now. Short term goals are really important because the only way to get to a long term goal is to go step by step, goal by goal, inch by inch. And you do that by just setting small goals that help you get towards your end goal, if that makes sense. And so, for example, a medium term goal or a long term goal would be like, being better than your friends and then helping them improve. But like a short term goal would be I want to not get hit while I'm landing as often against my friend when he's playing King K roll and he's throwing the crown. I want to get hit less by the crown when I'm landing. That's a short term goal, for example. And you would work on that in that session against him. And then another short term goal could be I want to find one habit of my friends that I'm consistently exploiting and explain to them what that habit is and what else they should do. And so having some goals like that are specific and short term will help you in the long term accomplish what you want to accomplish, if that makes sense. And so let me think here. I'm saying that all to say that at this level you're good enough to be able to figure out specific things to work on and to work on them.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, connection's having a lot of issues. Whew.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll keep playing. Good. Nice. Oh, that was an S smash. That's okay though. That was a good try. Really good. Nice, good reverse. That literally saved you. Nice. Good try.
How about this?
Ah.
How about this?
Ooh, nice. If you just done like something else out of neutral, you would have gotten the kill. They still got the
Yeah.
kill.
Out of my way!
Oh, so I got kill there.
Out of my way!
That was really good. I was not ready for that. Good try. Nice recovery. Recoveries are really good now. You've gotten so much better at that. You ready to change check habit? You want to do this all right away, which is nice.
Ah.
Alright. Something else I've noticed that's actually super important now, that it's very small and subtle, but it's actually helped making a big difference, is that my movement in many areas is just a little bit faster and cleaner than you all around. And I have a bit more tech skill that I can do. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
cleanly. So for example, that wave bounce, I don't think you know how to do wave bounces, that's fine though.
I know how to do
like,
wave
our
bounce
stuff-
side Bs, but not the neutral B.
Okay. Even so, it feels like a lot of your movement is just a little bit stiffer and doesn't come out as quickly. And that in general, you could work on movement.
Mhm.
So, like, and here's how you figure out what to work on. If you mess up some type of movement consistently in a game or a session, you should go to training mode and practice that movement. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to get a package. It just got here, and I had to sign for it. Anyway.
Mhm.
Okay. So I was talking about movement. So you know, so you do music, right?
Yes.
Well, I know you do music. I mean, which instrument do you play, Promise?
I play the viola.
Viola. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. So you have fundamental studies, right? Like technical studies where you practice
Like
doing
etudes?
certain kind of, but I'm more so talking about like scales,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, I do.
doing arpeggios, arpeggiate scales, make practicing speed of technique, all that, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I
How
do
do you
all
practice?
those.
So let's say that the you want to make your let's say you're playing the G yeah, it's playing this G scale.
Hmm.
So that is, and I'm not exactly sure how it works in violin. I'm sorry, viola. Um, but you're going through, but you keep missing F sharps for some reason. Like let's say you're getting F instead of F sharp.
Hmm.
How do you go about fixing it when you're going through your scales, but you're consistently like messing up a certain note? What would you do to go and fix that?
I'd go focus on the part with the F that I'm messing up and then try to correct that. So
Yes.
I'd play F sharp and then I'd play
Good.
like the note before
Good.
and then the two notes before and then so on. And then I would
Good.
go after the F sharp
Good. That's correct.
and do it
Good.
the same
Yes.
way doing down.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Good. And then you also do it slow to fast, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Like you start slow, and you'll progressively while you're doing this. Also, once you're comfortable doing it slowly, the whole scale after you've gone from the different notes around it and then incorporated it, you do it slowly, and you slowly speed it up a bit over the course of time.
Hmm.
Could be over multiple practice sessions.
Yeah, and we do it with different bowings bowings and ways to play the bowing.
Perfect.
Tuba doesn't use a bow, but like the
That's right.
staccato, you could still do like a short burst of air instead of a long one, the normal one, like long.
Excellent. And that's fantastic because how this relates to Smash is that let's say I want to do let's go to a game and I'm going to show you something. So you talked about different techniques for different bowings, different types of styles, tornado, elongated tiles, sustain, staccato, marcato. But let's do this. So this is forward air, right?
Yeah.
How many different ways are there to do a forward air with Crom?
You could do rising full hop, rising short
Yes.
hop,
Rising short hop,
landing.
landing with what? Fast landing, short hop landing, and then you have full hop landing. You also have short hop landing fast fall. You have full hop landing fast fall. You also have drop through platform for no fast fall. Drop through platform with a fast fall. You can also turn around through and then drop. Also, and I keep stuttering, so I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also like turn around before you drop through and do the forward air behind you. You can do it retreating. You can do the forward air. You can do like one. You can do one. Sorry, one, two. It's just like sorry, it's still starting a bit. 1, 2, 1, 2. Stuff like that. There's so many different ways to do a forward air. Similar to how there's different ways to play your scales.
Mm-hmm.
Different bowings. Different styles. It's important to. I recommend you because right now movement for you is just a little bit of an issue, and if you were to fix your movement and be really consistent with it, in all the small scenarios and just speed it up a bit, it would actually help you a ton. And so I recommend you actually go to training mode and you think the way you explain, the way you're building explanation of scales and music and apply it to Smash. What are different ways I could do, a forward air or side B, or or a certain technique like different ways different moves I can wave bounce, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, cool. And so movement practice is a priority for you right now, actually. I want you to speed it up and become more clean with your movement so that you can seamlessly do different types of movement patterns. So for example, there's a huge difference between this forward air and this forward air. This forward air is forward. Where this forward air, if I did this forward air, I can space it because that's forward. This is backward. See how I did the back jump forward air?
Yeah.
That's spacing the forward air. Whereas if I did the forward jump forward air, I would have hit you. Both are fine, but they're different. You're used for different situations. The back jump is used for spacing. The forward jump is used for approaching. Both are important. And so I want you to, think when you're doing movement, just think through different ways to use different moves, different techniques, and different types of movement. And then just go practice it in training mode. Now I do this for again, do it in short bursts, just like you do your movement practice. Maybe do it 15, 23, 30 minutes at most. You don't even have to do it multiple times a day. You can if you want. But you can do it, I recommend you do it on stages that you either want to work on or just stages that you're comfortable with. So, but just do short bursts of movement practice every day. 15 to 23 minutes, is what I'd say. Cool. So that's really important. That will help you speed up your gameplay as well. And right now, there's always a few spots where, for example, when you see that you're trying to cover my text, but you're just a bit too late. There's always a bunch of spots right now the entire time this lesson where you've just been a bit too late. If you were a bit faster and more automatic for your movement, it would help you a lot. Anyway, let's play.
Okay.
We'll just play a bit, and then at this point, I don't really have much more to tell you for this lesson.
How about this?
But of course, I'll still finish up the full hour. Good. Nice, good try. Nice, good jab back air. Oh, I was dead there because you took my jump. That's okay. Good. Good. Good air dodge. Yes, good job. I had no jump. And you're starting to keep track of my resources, what I have and what I don't have. Oh, I missed it. Oh no! That's okay.
Anything can change.
Alright. I'm playing from character against you, just so you have more stuff to play against. But I think the 5 things we've talked about, which is you're air dodging a lot when people are close to you and disadvantage, mashing a button or just taking combo sometimes just is better to do, or jumping away.
Yeah.
Let me quickly add that. You're not pushing your advantage state far enough still. But it's gotten better. Both those first 2 points have gotten better. Landing the incorrect aerials, that's something that's bothered you, where you'll have to look over your gameplay. And fixing your tech chase habits, and then of course we talked about movement. I think these 5 things are really the brunt of what you're going to be working on for like the next coming, I don't know, I guess month at most. Let me see here. Who should I play?
Can you do me brawler?
Me brawler. I can play me brawler. Which set?
Probably. Let me get 1, 3, 1, 2. I think.
Yes, I have that.
My friend is a me brawler main.
All right. Good. Nice. Oh no, you at the ledge. I was trying to recover. Good. You know how laggy that is? I'll do far away. Good try. Here's the far away. Ooh, it's getting light again. It's fine though. Nice. Yeah, so the first time he did the get attack, and I was like, okay, he might try and do it again. And so I made sure to turn around. I dropped shield and turn around, did shield again, the bait doing it.
I thought I was gonna throw you off guard by doing it a second time.
Gotcha.
It's
That makes
like
sense.
the rock paper scissors where they're either gonna change it to beat you, or they're gonna not or they're gonna
Yeah,
try.
that was a rock paper scissors moment.
3, 2, 1, go!
Careful your air dodges. So also be careful your swings against this character when they have this up B. is this up B is battles long or longer in rounds up B, but and it's the same frame data. So I can actually punish a lot of your stuff on shield if you don't space well. Like your tilt, especially. Good. Close. Nice, good death snap. So you need the up B snap, so it's kind of hard to get the F smash to hit there.
I was trying to get a faint jump.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that's good call. Close. Almost had that. Oh no! I'm too close to the ledge. Yeah, keep jumping now.
I wanted to do the drop down nair that I see.
Sorry, what are you cutting out?
Oh, I wanted to do the drop down nair that I see you do a lot.
The drop down there?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then go inwards.
So what I do is I pull back from the ledge by holding back very, very briefly, and then I immediately jump and hit forward. So that I jump with full momentum forward, and then I let go and hit the A button. And I do it very quickly. It's really worth practicing. That's a movement technique I'd recommend practicing in train mode, actually. Does that help, or do you want, or do I, should I explain it further?
No, that helps. I think I'll probably write it down somewhere.
Sorry, what?
I
cut out.
was probably gonna write it down somewhere.
Oh, cool. I'll write down. So, pull back from ledge. Then pull forward plus jump. Then release forward momentum on stick and hit A. Then hold forward as much as you want afterwards to vary how far forward you go. I'm remembering this all out. There you go. It's really a combo star from the ledge, and it's super fast. So, and because it's 2 hits and long, it catches people off guard.
Mhm.
So totally worth it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Careful if you're down here. I'm actually surprised that down I missed that. Really good catch. I'm trying to pull you down
I
with me.
barely
Just missed.
lived.
How about this? My way!
Nice. Oh, sorry about that. Good try.
My way!
Yeah, I recommend working on that movement.
Yeah, sure, I should be doing that another time.
Also, I have a question. I don't know if you've been talking to me much during the games, but if you have been, it hasn't been coming through most of the time.
Mm.
So, like, if you are talking to me, sometimes your mic isn't picking it up. Is what I think is happening.
Oh, is this better?
That's better.
Okay, I re-plugged it in.
Well, it was better.
Ah, come on.
3, 2, 1, go! I'll end you! How about this? I'll end you!
Oh. Good. Oh, connection's having shit. I think this will be the last one.
Yeah.
Ah, messed up. Went a bit too low. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to not use as many of the neutral bees, the shot puts, as often, so that you aren't ready for them as often.
Mm.
So use it too much, you will always be ready for it. Nice.
I'll end you!
So against me brawler, do neutral or neutral RLP, because me brawler falls too fast, so neutral or forward RLP. Good try. Yes, nice.
How about this? I'll end you. How about this?
I messed up.
Still got me.
Nice. Good catch. All right.
Thank you for having the lesson, or for teaching me.
You're welcome. I hope it was helpful. Do you have any last
Yeah.
questions?
No.
Okay. I'm still down to play with you in future lessons. However, I think that we can get more from VOD view if you have good VODs to look at.
Yeah.
Or I also recommend for the future that you come into lesson, I guess, how to explain this? Come to lesson with some goals in mind. It's fine if you can't always, but like try to come into a lesson with goals in mind. But otherwise, you have a great day.
Okay, thank you. Paul.